Hi everyone, today I'm reviewing this gigantic book about Batman. It came out in 2019 from Insight Editions and it coincided with the 80th anniversary of Batman. So what book am I talking about? Well, I'm talking about the definitive history of the Dark Knight in comics, film, and beyond. So this book, like I said, is from Insight Editions. It retails for $75. Now don't let that get you too scared. It is a gigantic book, as you can see here. It is 400 pages of content, and if you buy it on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, or somewhere else, you'll probably save some money, so don't worry, you're probably not going to wind up having to pay $75 to get it. So let's take a look at the table of contents so you can see what you're getting for your money. Well, first off, there's a foreword by Michael Keaton, my favorite Batman. There's also an introduction by Kevin Conroy, which is pretty cool. And this brings you through everything about Batman. And we're talking about the comic books, the original TV show, all of the movies, and everything in between. There's Michael Keaton, Kevin Conroy, of course the comic books. And one thing that makes this book really cool is because it's an Insight Editions book. If you've never bought a book, buy them. They do these inserts. So this is a comic book that's literally stuck to the page that you can take out and you can read it. So it's not just an image of the front of the comic book, it's the comic book. So how cool is that? So you get these little inserts throughout the book that you can read in addition to what's in the book. So it's a really great thing that they do here. And I also have the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles visual history book that they created, and it's got the same thing. It's just a way to take these books, above and beyond. Of course, the comic books are covered in great detail. Here's another insert. The TV show, as I mentioned, Adam West, I remember watching that. It's another insert. Look at that, Batman Fan Club from 1966. That's pretty neat that they reproduced that and put that in there. There's another insert. See, there's some notes in here that you can just check out. It's just really cool because it gives you insight into how these things are created. You're getting like the handwritten notes from the people that were directly involved. This was my favorite Batman movie, 1989, Michael Keaton. Incredible. Actually, funny story, I used to have the VHS tape for the 1989 Batman movie, and I watched it so many times, probably like every single day, for God knows how many days in a row. I actually broke the VCR. The film came out of the tape, got stuck in the VCR, and when I went to eject the tape, the film was just stuck in there. So we had to get a new VCR and, of course, a new Batman VHS tape. Another insert. Let's see, this is preliminary storyboards for the Batman 1989 movie. So cool stuff. There's kids seeing the Batmobile and all the cool gadgets and everything. I mean, it was really incredible to watch. And I'm a huge video game fan, so the Batman video games also a big part of my upbringing, playing all the ones on the NES, the SNES, and GameCube, PlayStation, you name it. Batman Returns, another excellent entry. I mean, Tim Burton did a great job with both of those movies. Batman and Robin, not so much. I don't think many people like that. Although I do say Jim Carrey as the Riddler in Batman Forever was pretty great, and I liked Tommy Lee Jones as Two-Face. I know some people hated him, but I thought he was pretty entertaining. Batman the Animated Series, which is, in my opinion, the best animated version of Batman. A lot of people will say that Kevin Conroy is the best Batman. You had Mark Hamill as the Joker. I mean, just really great stuff. Another insert here. A map of Gotham. How cool is that? So if you're ever curious about how it's laid out, you will get a map in this gigantic book. The Christopher Nolan movies were incredibly popular as well. My favorite of the bunch is Batman Begins. I love origin stories, and I thought that movie was excellent. I mean, of course, Heath Ledger was good as the Joker, but I'll take Jack Nicholson over him any day. You have the Dark Knight Trilogy behind the scenes. This is another insert. And there are a bunch of inserts I'm not showing you because this book is huge. We only have so much time. But you can see that there's just some really cool stuff to page through. And there's guaranteed to be stuff in here that you've never heard about or read about. Unless you're like the biggest Batman fan ever. And speaking of which, check it out. They even put in a Batman mask. So if you want to be wearing this mask while you're reading the book, go for it. The TV show Gotham is in here, which I haven't watched yet, but I heard it's great. So I have to check that out. And then it ends with a section all about the 80-year history of Batman. So there you have it, nearly 400 pages of Batman. And then in here, you see there's a little folder at the back of the book. In here, you'll find this, The Return of Batman by Bob Kane. And inside this insert is an insert, so that it comes with this little, there's a letter here from Bob Kane from 1986 to Warner Brothers Studios, talking about the movie. And this is a copy of Bob Kane's story for Batman. Bob Kane's Bible. I mean, how neat is this? I mean, this is really cool. This is a heck of an insert. And so this is pretty substantial. I'll hold it up for you so you can see. That's decent. So, I mean, come on. You're getting all of this in this one book. I mean, sure, it's one thing to own the movies or the TV shows, but you seriously have to consider picking up a copy of Batman, the definitive history of the Dark Knight in comics, film, and beyond. I mean, this is a celebration of all things Batman. Yes, it is $75, but if you buy it on Amazon or elsewhere, you could probably save yourself a considerable amount of money. So do I recommend this book as a Batman fan? Absolutely yes. This is probably the greatest thing about Batman ever created, because it covers every facet of the Dark Knight's history. So I hope you enjoyed this review. I hope you get a chance to pick up this book. If you did pick up this book, what did you think of it? Tell me in the comments. Let me know. Do you love it? Or don't you? And why? So thanks for tuning in, guys. I appreciate it. Have a great day, and I'll be talking to you soon. Take care.